Hi fellow crafters! Today's project is another fun fold card idea. This one has an interlocking element that is super easy to create. I'm going to be using my Irresistible Blooms bundle and my Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, along with my Layering Circles dies. You can make this project at home using any layering dies that you have. Shall we get started? If this is the first time you're visiting my YouTube channel, hi, I'm Terri from nutsaboutsstamping.com. I love sharing project ideas and techniques for rubber stamping, paper crafting, and scrapbooking with you each week. Be sure to hit that red subscribe button and the bell beside it so that you'll be the first to be notified when my next video goes live. Speaking of videos, be sure to watch my video all the way through for my bonus tips and design ideas. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator yet, I would love for you to choose me. I'll link to my online stores in the description box under this video. Now, let's get going on this fun fold card. The phrase for my card and a fun element that I will be adding inside using the dies comes from the Irresistible Blooms bundle. The set features gorgeous floral designs and sentiments in an elegant font, and is perfect for all occasion projects to say hello or thank you, which is what I'm going to be using, or just simply to make someone happy. I'm also going to be using the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper. Here's some of the designs in it. This paper was hand drawn digitally to give it a natural artistic flair that will complement any kind of project that you want to make using it. You can cut out some of the designs, which is what I'm going to be doing, or you can use the paper on card fronts, which is something else we're going to be doing, or you can use the paper as backgrounds for any kind of project that you want. Now, full disclosure, when these products, actually it was a collection of products, became available at my online store, they pretty much sold out immediately. So if you go to order it today, you'll probably get a message saying that these products are no longer available. But they are coming back to my online store the week of the 17th of April, that's 2023. So wait until then, and then you can go and order the products to make the card that I'm going to show you today. And there is a way on YouTube to save this video for a future date. So let's get started on this fun fold. The first thing I'm going to do is stamp that thank you onto a piece of basic white using Pretty Peacock. Yes, this color is returning in the next annual catalog, and it will become part of Stampin' Up's color refresh. And this is not going to be an in color. This color is coming back permanently. So more on that when the next catalog comes out. So I've got that stamped. Now what I want to do is I want to die cut it out using one of my Layering Circles dies, but this is a bit unusual. I'm actually going to double my die cut. So I'm going to die cut out 2 circles, and then I'm going to adhere them together. And I'll explain why in just a moment. Now, the next thing I want to do is die cut 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock cardstock using this scallop circle from the same pack. And what I'm going to do is double them up again, and I'm going to put this die on there, but I'm going to bring back in the die that I used for my phrase and die cut that at the same time. So I'll be back in a moment and I'll show you why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, let me show you what I've done here. Die cut that, and these 2 circles I'm going to save for another project idea. And what I want to do is take my multi-purpose liquid glue and I want to adhere these 2 circles together. And at the same time, I want to adhere these 2 circles together. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll let them dry, and then I'll come back and show you how to create the fun fold. My card base is going to be Pretty Peacock. And what I want to do is bring in my paper trimmer, and I want to score it at 2 1/8. My cutter out of the way. So I want to score it on one side at 2 1/8. And then I want to fold it in. I'm going to move my paper cutter out of the way. I want to fold it in, and I want to use my bone folder to crease it really tightly. Then what I want to do, instead of scoring it on my cutter and my scoring tool, what I want to do is manually fold this in so that I am sure that these two flaps or doors will come and meet perfectly in the middle. I could have used my paper trimmer with the scoring tool, but I find that it's better to do this second one manually, and that way you ensure a perfect joining point, I guess, at the center of this fun fold card. Now, I want to take 2 pieces of the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, and I want to adhere them on each flap like so. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you the next step. There we go. It's coming together nicely, and isn't that Designer Series paper stunning? I just love, 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 love it. Now, for the inside, obviously, if I went to write on the inside, it would be very difficult to see. So I'm going to next add a layer of basic white so that I have a surface to write a message on. All right, I have my basic white adhered on the inside. Would you like to see another double door Hello Irresistible card idea? Then watch this video next. Now, I have this other piece of the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, and what I want to do is take one of the dies in the Irresistible Blooms pack, and I want to die cut out one of these leaves on this Designer Series paper to use as an element inside the card. So I'll go ahead and do that and show you where I'm going to put it. All right, there we go. I have that element die cut out, and I've got some multi-purpose liquid glue on it already, and I'm just going to pop it in there like a nice little surprise element that coordinates everything. Now, let's add this interlocking piece. So, I have the scallop circles, and I have adhered them together, and they're nice and dry. So what I want to do is I want to put adhesive on 1/2 of this element that I'm going to add to the front of my card. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it over, I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to get a pencil and mark where I'm going to put my glue so that I don't make a mistake. All right, so you want to figure out where your circle is going to sit. That looks about right. And I am going to put a pencil mark here and a pencil mark here, like so. And then I'm going to put some multi-purpose liquid glue on 1/2 of this scallop circle. And then I guess I should have put the mark on the front and then erased it. Don't do what I do, do what I say. Okay, so we've got this like that, and it'll open and close. So because I didn't put the mark, I'm just gonna brush this off, and it will dry in a few minutes, and it won't be sticky, so it won't seal it shut. But what I'm gonna do is leave that like that, and then I'm going to, when this is dry, I'm going to add this element to create the interlocking piece. Back in a moment. All right, I think it's dry enough. It's not perfectly dry, but here's what you're going to do next, is you're going to take your glue and you're going to put the glue on the right-hand side of the card. And you can use the scallop circle as your guide, like so. And then I am going to lay my thank you inside and get it nice and straight like so, so that it creates this interlocking piece for the fun fold. So I'm going to leave it open for a second just to let it dry. And when it is dry, we'll talk embellishments next. The loose frosted dots are part of the Irresistible Blooms collection. And in this pack, which you have seen me before if you watched some of my other videos, there are these pretty peacock dots. So I'm going to use my two-way glue pen and I'm going to attach some dots just as a final feature for this card. I really like these dots because they come in different sizes, so they're kind of fun to play with on your projects. And look at this. There is this interlocking fun fold card idea for you to try at home. If you would like a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurements for the layers, head on over to my blog for all of this information. I'll link to my blog article in the description box under this video. You can head over there and you can get a full listing of everything you need along with the ordering numbers so that when the Hello Irresistible collection comes available again, you're ready to go. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. I hope you'll give this project a try and I'll see you at the next video. Bye for now.